What's up, guys? It's Cool Ginger here again, back with another video. So today I'm talking about a few things that I do instead of scrolling Instagram. So, scrolling Instagram or I'm not on TikTok, but I'm on Instagram and I sometimes end up scrolling too much. So, it's not good for your attention span, waste your time, you know what I mean? So, I'm gonna give you a few things that I do to just do instead of scrolling, you know what I mean? Because realistically, and's better. There's a lot of things that are better to do, you know what I mean? So you can take this as practical advice, just a few suggestions. People tell you like you could just delete Instagram, but I like posting on Instagram as well, and it doesn't really help because if you can just reinstall it, or you can just go scroll on TikTok. So there's actually stuff you can do instead, because this is what I do, you know what I mean? So first thing I do is I read sometimes. You've probably seen me mention a few times on the channel. I do a bit of reading. I'll always do a bit of reading before bed, but if I'm just sitting around, let's say after work and before training, in between that little bit of time, I say I scroll and try and do a bit of reading. 1984. I'm getting towards the end now. I think it's pretty slow, but it's pretty good. It's good. I'm liking it. But that's something you can read. I also like read comics. And if you don't know, Batman and Spawn is what I'm in at the minute. So do a bit of reading. You know what I mean? Get a book, get a few comics, get a book, and read something. You know what I mean? Because it's reading's good for your attention span. You know what I mean? It's focusing on words and shit. You know what I mean? And then of course, 1984. The one I'm reading is fiction, but there's all sorts of self-improvement books you can read, books on like success and stuff that you can read if you want to make it really productive for yourself, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's something I do. Just grab the book and start reading, you know what I mean? Kill some time, you know what I mean? Always listen to some music. That's something you can do instead, is throw some music on. Like, I know it might sound weird. Oh yeah, just you're turning off the reels and then you're just gonna go listen to music or watch YouTube videos. But it's still better. It's not like, listening to music. It might not be the most productive thing in the world, but like, it doesn't need to be. It's just get off Instagram for a bit, you know what I mean? Listen to some music, bit of Iron Maiden or something. That's who I've been listening to a lot recently, you know what I mean? Listening to a lot of Iron Maiden recently and Megadeth and stuff. I like heavy metal, that's what I like, you know what I mean? Iron Maiden, listen to some music, yeah, kills time. It's good crack. Hypes you up. You always feel good at listening to some tunes, you know what I mean? Then, next thing is fucking around with a deck of cards. Now, like I said, this is ultra specific shit. It's not exactly, a top five discipline fucking tips or something. This is literally just what I do when I'm bored. Just fucking shuffling cards and stuff. You know what I mean? Fucking around, watching a bunch of YouTube videos on like tricks to do with them and stuff. I hope I don't drop them now that I'm on camera. I hope I don't drop them. Ooh, that was pretty sexy, but yeah. Um, Fuck around with a few cards or something. Like I said, it's not the most self-improvement advice. Oh, bro, go work on your business. Go work on your. You know what I mean? Fuck off. Just something to do, something to kill time. You know what I mean? In between work and training, or just when you're sitting around bored. But after have a deck of cards, you can go learn some sort of skills. You know what I mean? You can go on Duolingo. That's a tip I'll give you. You know what I mean? Just try and learn something. You know what I mean? Makes your time productive. Go and try learn a skill while you're bored. You know what I mean? Like I said, I learned a few how to shuffle my cards and stuff. You know what I mean? Do a bit of Duolingo. If you like drawing, I don't draw stuff, but if you like drawing, go and practice. You know what I mean? Or if that's something you want to do, you know what I mean? Go and try and learn a skill. You know what I mean? Next thing I do sometimes is sounds kind of random, but if I've got the time, I'll literally just go outside for no reason. You know what I mean? Just go for a little spontaneous walk. You know what I mean? With no destination, just get out of the house. You know what I mean? Fresh air is good for you. Walking's good for you. But you know, get out of the house for a bit. Um, Simple as that. You know what I mean? Just get you off the phone. Get you outside for a bit. Kill some time. You know what I mean? Today I went up to today. I went up to the Lewis because I was off work today. Had a day off, so I went up to the Lewis and went down to Calmore. Went down and just bought some rain gear for the hike on Saturday. Got a new raincoat and stuff. You know what I mean? So there you go. Just go outside. Don't even have to go to the shop like I did. You know what I mean? You can just go for a walk around the place. Now where I am, the weather is shit at the moment. So if you can, you know, don't go outside if the weather's terrible. Weather's horrible where I am right now in Ireland. But yeah, weather's not great. But you know, get outside if you can. I think I've done everything today because I've had a day off, so I've had nothing to do all day until training later. So I've been, you know, reading, looking at cards, music, outside, doing everything today. You know what I mean? There's a few things that I do instead of scrolling and seeing you stuck around for the whole video. I'll give you one tip to try and help you spend less time on Instagram. Now, again, I haven't fully, completely quit scrolling. I'm not quite there yet, but I still jump on and check what's happening, you know what I mean? But a good tip, just completely stay off Instagram, or at least try and spend less time scrolling. Obviously, I gave you a few things to do, you know, learn a skill, do a few bits. Is just throw your phone into a different room. You know what I mean? It sounds kind of obvious, but like if you're sitting in a room with your phone there, probably gonna end up scrolling, and then you know 30 minutes gone. You know what I mean? Like my phone battery is absolutely shit, so my phone's always on charge. So I'm on it less because my phone is just always charging. You know what I mean? I was out to try and keep it charged, so that's time that I can go do something else. But you know, just leave your phone downstairs, then go up to your room and try and do something. You know what I mean? Obviously, I'm recording this video on my phone, so I need it. But you know, leave your phone in a different room. That's a little bonus tip that can help you. You know what I mean? So yeah, there's a few things that I get up to. But again, some of that is just my personal interests, you know. You can do something else. But yeah, learn a skill instead, kill some time and try and throw your phone in a different room can help you try and get off the reels a bit more. So yeah, that's gonna be for today's video. Like I said, I'm still figuring out this self-improvement content stuff. So if you're enjoying, leave a like and leave a comment, tell me what you do in your free time. You know what I mean? If you're trying to get off the reels a bit, what do you do? You know, do you read? What do you do? Leave a comment, let me know. And subscribe because, like I mentioned, I bought some rain gear for the vlog. Got a big vlog coming up. Weekend away with the boys. We're going to Wicklow, staying in a hostel, on a hike. Bit of fucking around, you know what I mean? It'll be good crack. Get a big vlog out, so that'll be good. Subscribe if you want to see that, and subscribe if you want to see more self-improvement content. But that's going to be for today's video. See you around, guys.